What's going on, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, the play-by-play announcer for the Vikings and Lady Vikings basketball teams, and I'm with one of the elite assistants, Coach Malcolm Holyfield, with us. He's going to be with us every pregame. And, Coach, last night came up just short against a really good Christian Heritage school. A couple bounces our way, we probably beat them. We got a whole nother test against the 7A Valdosta. You probably watched a lot of film. What should we expect against this Wildcat team?
So they are a physical team, just like last night. They have height. Great coaches. Give a shout out to the team last night. Great coaches, great team. Today we're just going to have to be focused. We're going to have to dial in. We're going to bring a lot of energy. We're just going to have to be physical and bring the fight to them and not let us get punched in the mouth first.
All right, what were some of the things after last night's game that you hope to see the team improve on in today's matchup?
A lot of energy. A lot of energy from the bench, from the coaches. That always translates. So we're looking for a lot of energy today.
He's one of the best trainers around. He's one of the best development guys on this roster, Coach. Valdosta, when you talk with Coach Black and you came on and you as an assistant coach, you think this is a private school, and then you see the schedule. He's scheduled all public schools, but y'all like the challenge, don't you, Coach?
For sure. When I talk to Coach, first off, I give all praise to God. That's a blessing to be here, but Coach is trying to change this program, and I'm here to support that culture change.
No doubt about it. Thank you, Coach Malcolm Holyfield. We're about to get started. It's Valdosta taking on Pacelli. Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. Be back after this. Welcome back, everyone. Thrift Behringer here, Pacelli Vikings basketball on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. We got the Vikings taking on the Wildcats from Valdosta, 7A public school, and it's going to be a fun matchup here at the Land. Again, Pacelli came up just short last night against Christian Heritage, the number 1A public school, and the GHSA team that went to the semifinals last year. And Pacelli ended up losing by 5 or 6 points. They were up by 2 with 2 minutes left, and they ended up losing after that. Some questionable calls from the referees, but again, something that Coach Black talked about. He learned a lot from his team, and again, that was only the second game of the season. But the intensity and the atmosphere here at the Land last night was incredible, and we expect the same thing today. So starting lineups for the Pacelli Vikings, we have Jadance Ford, we got TJ Smith, Makai Williams, AZ Justy, and Matthew Melvin. AZ was battling back injuries, but obviously after you saw last night, I think he's pretty good on that front. Statistician Brian Evans, head coach is Corey Black, assistant coach is the legendary Richard Mahone, the Chattahoochee Valley Hall of Famer Richard Mahone, Ross Seidel, and Ulysses Ford. And without further ado, we are about to be underway here. The tip, and Makai's not even going to try to win the tip. And we are underway here at the Land. 1-3-1 defense for Pacelli. Obviously size mismatch if you're Valdosta. And there's the big guy that's blocked, and they call a foul. They're going to say AZ hit the big guy 21. Israel Generette, and I will pull up here in just a moment, but my man is close to 6'10", and you're expected to have tall guys when you're a 7A public school. First free throw is short. They drove 3 hours here to play the Vikings, and Coach Corey Black is not afraid to schedule the Giants at all. Back-to-back games against high-level competition right here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. We also have CVCC men's and women's are live right now for their Alumni Day against South Georgia Tech, their Georgia rival. Ford's got it. Man-to-man defense. Nope, it's zone as well for CV. Mackay, nice cut and floater from Jaden's Ford and gets Pacelli on the board. Now up 2-1. Man-to-man, they're going to go zone, obviously, with the size differential, but they think they can turn them over. Three-pointer, not even close. Good rebound, though, short. And nice job by Mackay coming up and getting that one. And here comes the Vikings. Starting lineups for Pacelli. TJ Smith with Ford, Justy, Melvin, and Williams. Two-three zone from Valdosta. They're overplaying the play. They were trying to do a flare screen to the corner for Smith. Keep an eye on that later on in the game. Melvin to Justy. Justy, short corner, knocks it down. AZ Justy showing his arsenal as he has been lights out, 15 feet and in, and he gets Pacelli up by 3 here. Good defense from Ford. And they're gonna call a double dribble. Nice job by Jaden's Ford. And Chase Holmes was the guilty target from the Wildcats of Valdosta. Valdosta, the home to the legendary Valdosta football program. Man-to-man defense now for Valdosta. They said, let's get out of this zone. Cut back door and too many steps for Ford. He's got to put the ball on the floor. Going baseline, and they're going to say Holmes stepped out of bounds. Pacelli doing a good job turning over Valdosta. Williams. Smith thought about shooting it, but doesn't. Williams, pump fakes, gets fouled on the arm, and nobody calls anything. Israel Jenneret, 6'10", and they got another 6'7", 6'6". They're a big team, but that looked like a foul. Justy's got a mismatch, but they're saying to give it back to Jadens. Jadens crosses over. Shot clock down to 2, and Smith gets it blocked, but gets his own rebound and goes to the rack. And a shot clock violation. Leading scores for Valdosta. And with 13 points a game is Holmes. Three-pointer no good. And Israel Jenneret's putting up 10 and 12, the 6'10". And almost stolen. Shot clock down, and Smith gets a silly foul. They were playing really good defense. Jabari Williams is the second leading scorer at 13 a game. Cross court, good cut, and a charge from Matthew Melvin. Had a way to take it in. And right now, Pacelli has not given up a basket to this Valdosta team. Really good defense. Obviously the zone giving them trouble. They're in man-to-man right now. Find the mismatch. Melvin. Valdosta coming into the game. Shot clock down to 10. Good pump fake up and under and misses. Good move, though, from Jaden Spooky Ford. Valdosta is 8-0 this year. They beat Warner Robins, Tift County, Cook, Westover, Chapel Hill, Houston County. 5-second violation on Holmes. Again, Valdosta coming in undefeated. Top 10 team in 7A. That's back-to-back top 10 teams from 1A last night with Christian Heritage. Turnaround jumper, good from Makai Williams, 6-1. Pacelli on top. Good defense, pull up from Holmes. Rebound by the big man, and finally they couldn't keep him off the glass that time. Smith coming off the curl, not ready for it. Smith blocked by, gets him off his feet, and they're gonna get a foul on the big guy. He's gonna send AZ Justy to the line. Misses the first free throw. That was one of the problems last night. Smith out, Christian Brown in, Jalen Bush in, Matthew Melvin out. Makes the second. Good defense, jump ball. Now Michael Rowe in for AZ Justy. Good defense right now for Pacelli. 7-3 they lead, 2:32 remaining in the first. Brown. The Ford pump fakes, drives, pulls up on a dime and misses. Maybe got knocked on the arm there too. Good defense from Rowe, a freshman taking on a senior 6'10". Holmes drives, Holmes gets fouled. They're going to dump it down. Mackay doesn't handle it well. Now is going to go one-on-one against the big man. Ford's going to shoot a three-pointer in the corner, short. Bush almost had the rebound, but had it stolen from Generette, and then he steals it right back. And then a bad pass from Ford. And it's going to be an easy dunk and one for Valdosta. Just like that, they're tied at 7. Grant Jackson makes both. The senior small forward, makes the and one free throw when it's 8-7. Valdosta with their first lead of the game. Brown, the Bush. Smith losing his handle. Man-to-man for Valdosta. Dump down to Williams. Williams, other side was Jalen Bush right there for a layup. And bad pass from Mackay. Back-to-back turnovers from Pacelli. And turnover from Valdosta. Corner shot, short. Good rebound from Jalen Bush, who cleans up the glass. Cross-court pass for Holmes, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Mackay, who has it almost stolen. And it's going to stay with Valdosta. Smith is going to get a steal. No, it goes right in. Kick ball. Melvin's going to get it out to Brown. Back to Bush. Bush drives, goes up strong and finishes. Nice job by Jalen Bush. They're up by 3. Last 13 remaining here in the first. Three-pointer on the way. Short. Justy's got it. Up ahead to Smith. Smith for 3. Good! And a big-time shot to end the first. Pacelli goes on a 7-0 run. They're up by 6. Georgia Alabama Sports Live here at the LAN. We'll take a break. This game brought to you by Masterwall, Terry Johnson Agency, Behringer Construction, and State Farm Carroll Purdue. We'll be back after this. Welcome back here. 14-8, Vikings on top by 6 against a top 10 7A school and Valdosta. I've been very impressed from what I've seen from these Vikings in that first quarter. Big time shot from TJ Smith to end the quarter. They weren't hitting many threes last night. They're falling right now. And they're going to throw it. Bad pass to, and Jussie almost has it turned over. Chase Holmes. Eric Love was the one that turned it over for Valdosta. Melvin's got it. Melvin. Bush to Justy, short corner. Someone needs to cut. Melvin gets it. Screen, travels. 14-8. Good defense from Smith. Almost got the steal. Throws it in back out to Love for three. Short. Doesn't box out as Brown. And traveling violation on Eric Love. But Brown's got a box out there. He just took off running. Timeout, Valdosta will take 1-2. Georgia Alabama Sports Live here. We'll be back after this. Back here. And Christian Brown, TJ Smith, Melvin, Justy, and Bush are the 5 in for Pacelli. Flare screen for Smith. Just off the rim, no good. Dalen Dixon crosses over, out to Holmes. Holmes pump fakes, pulls up, and is short, but right there to clean it up is number 13, Grant Jackson. The senior makes it 14-10. Points hard to come by for both teams. Really good defense. Smith coming off the screen. Crosses over. Has an open Melvin. Melvin pump fakes. Knocks it down. Nice job by the sophomore. Pump faking, getting his feet set and knocking it down. Making the lead to 7. Could have been backcourt, but wasn't called. His foot was over the line, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Melvin. Good defense from Pacelli. Shot clock down to 3. Shot no good. Rebound. Hustle from Pookie. No foul. They're going to say Pookie's out of bounds. Good hustle. Thrift Barringer here, your play-by-play announcer for the Vikings and Lady Vikings. Mackay doesn't come in. Michael Rowe is in, along with Jalen Bush, Smith, Ford, and Melvin. Smith's going to get a steal. Wasn't able to find Pookie on the fast break, but nobody's going to step up, and he doesn't shoot it. Bush has got it now. Bush jumped down to Rowe. Rowe to Smith. Smith gets fouled and go to line to shoot 2. In there with the Giants, not scared to go up strong. TJ misses the first. Free throws is something that I know Coach Black and the rest of the coaching staff, they've really harped on. Cannot leave free points on the board, and that was happening last night, and we got to be able to knock down our free throws. Up by 7 right now, make it 8. Good job knocking the second one down. Good defense. Holmes out of bounds. Great defense from Pacelli. Ford, Smith, Melvin, Bush. Good ball movement. Got to find the open shot. Back to zone. Deep three-pointer from Pookie. Pookie misses. Rowe almost gets the rebound. And Jaden's Ford really wanted that one bad. 18-10. Pacelli's only given up 2 points here in the second quarter. They've only given up 10 the whole half. Still 4.5 remaining though. Good defense from Ford. Melvin gets the steal. Nice job getting his hand on it. And obviously a push out of bounds on Holmes. Ford has that almost stolen. Coach did not like the pass from Bush. 18-10. They're trying to get their first double-digit lead of the game. Smith for three, off the mark. Grant Jackson skies for the rebound. Here comes Holmes, driving, Holmes, wild shot. Good rebound from Rowe. Great defense from him and Smith. Ford's gonna drive. Ford. Shout out to my guy, Dr. Stephon Lawrence in the building. 20-10. Vikings up by 10 with 3 minutes to go, and he's crossing over, and Ronald Hudson better be careful guarding my man Jaden's Ford this far from the basket. Ford crosses over, loses his own footing, has to throw up a tough shot, and that's not what they wanted. Valdosta had a guy open on the fast break. Good job getting back, and traveling violation on Jason King. (20-10) here. Brian Thomas's Lady Vikings got a game coming up next Friday against Douglas County. They've been getting in much needed practice. 1-1 on the season. Smith, numbers for Pacelli, they can take advantage. Good screen, and Boogie's just gonna pull up from 15, but misses. Love's got it. Love gets it blocked. What a block from Mackay, and then Jussie has it stolen from him. And then that's an easy dunk from the big man, Israel Jenneret. Williams, screen. Pookie pulls up from 15, no good. Rebound Mackay. Mackay out to Smith. Smith, short, loose ball. Won by Valdosta. Stolen, up ahead to Melvin. Melvin drives and lays it up, no. And TJ Smith skies in for the putback layup / dunk attempt. Either way, it's 2 points, don't matter how it went in. 22-12, a minute and a half remaining. Good defense from Pookie on the steal, and the transition bucket from Smith. Got to stay on your feet, and I call a foul. And they're going to call on TJ. First free throw was short, no good.
TJ got two, go. I just said it. Been yelling for the last 30 seconds.
Having fun over here, 22-12, a minute and 20 remaining. We'll have an interview with Coach Mahone. Free throw is good, the second one. We'll have a interview with Coach Mahone. Jason King was on. Deuce Moore in the game now. Moore out to Melvin, wide open for three, and he knocks it down. What a shot from Matthew Melvin. Good job by driving and kicking from Moore. 12-point lead from Pacelli. Traveling violation on Eric Love. Good defense from Mackay and Ford. The trap is obviously giving the bigger Valdosta team trouble. The pressure, and obviously you see what Pacelli, obviously right now they don't like pressure, and their strength is throwing it down in the big guy. They haven't been able to, and Deuce Moore just gives up the basketball and then gets a foul. One 1-3-1 zone has been given the Valdosta Wildcats a lot of trouble.
Don't let him push you out there. Hey, look at 21.
Screen, Love, three-pointer, good. First three from Valdosta. Brandon Brown hit that one. I think we'll let him shoot that all game. Pookie, corner, connects from downtown, and Jaden Ford gives him the lead back to 12. Almost rips Eric Love, and a traveling violation. The guards from Valdosta are having a tough time keeping their dribble, and it's the reason they're down by 12. What a response from these Vikings, who took a tough loss last night against the #1 team in 1A in Christian Heritage, a public school. Comes back the next day, takes on the Giants from Valdosta, a top 10 7A team, and they lead by 12 with 7 seconds remaining. Ford crosses, loses his footing, and is going to pull up from three. Is short. But after the first half, the Vikings lead by 12. I'm going to do a quick interview with Coach Richard Mahone if he doesn't walk away. Coach Mahone. All right, real quickly, Coach, how about that response from your team? Down yesterday, losing to Christian Heritage in a really fantastic game. Coming out against a 7A with all these 6'10 players, their defense has been elite. What is your response for that, Coach?
Well, I tell you what, after last night loss, for some reason or another, the kids have really turned it up. They're being really aggressive, they're rebounding hard, and they're playing with a lot of intensity. So the game last night was a wake-up call for us. And so we hope now that we can continue to keep our defense up, defensive intensity up, and play hard and get, and try to get some wins, man.
All right, Coach, last question. What's the message to the team? Is it to keep the intensity up and keep doing the same thing we just did in the first half?
Right, now that's the same thing. We want to go back out with the second half with the same kind of intensity we had the first half, and play good defense. We're playing good defense against the zone. A zone defense. We play good zone defense because they're really big. They're big, and they're very, very athletic. And I don't think we can really guard them man to man. But if we can just play our tough defense, our 1-3-1, and then just hit them boards, I think we'll be in good shape.
Thank you so much. That's Coach Richard Mahone, the legendary Coach Richard Mahone.
All right, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I love that he's come and do that for me. We're going to take a quick break. The Vikings up by 12 on the 7A Valdosta top 10 team. We'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back here. We are about to start the second half. The Vikings with an incredible first half. They're up by 12. They held Valdosta only 16 points. Jaden Ford leads the team with 7 points, but it's really been an overall team effort from everyone. Justy's got 3. TJ Smith's got 6. Matthew Melvin's got 6. Jalen Bush has got 4. Overall, just a great team effort, and really defensively, the zone has given Valdosta a lot of trouble. Their guards have turned it over quite a few times, and it's why the Vikings lead by 12. Georgia Alabama Sports Live here. Thrift Behringer. And now Pacelli coming out. Melvin, Smith, Ford, Williams, and Justy. Williams, Melvin, three-pointer, short. A rebound from TJ Smith. Smith goes up, gets blocked by the 6'10". Tough shot to go up with someone that big. And they're going to call a foul. First free throw for Holmes. It's good. And second free throw is good to make it a 10-point game, 10-point lead for the Vikings. Ford goes right by and one for Jaden Pookie Ford as he gives the flex to our guy Jeremy Hayes on the baseline, blows right past Holmes and finishes with the contact and all. Nice move from Jaden Ford. Stop settling. That was one of the biggest keys for Coach Black and his staff. Stop settling for threes and take it in there and put these Valdosta Wildcats in foul trouble. And Ford finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. Good defense. Holmes for 3. No good. It box out by Matthew Melvin. Nice job. And it's a collective effort. It is about just giving effort when rebounding. Flare screen they're waiting on, but he comes up with a curl. Smith probably should have shot that and let that thing fly, but decides to reset the offense. Williams. Ford has it to Melvin. Melvin to Justy, back to Ford. Ford pulls up and misses. Long rebound in the hands of Valdosta. Double screen for Love. That doesn't work. Holmes stuck in the corner. Brown for 3, no good. Again, they want him to shoot that every time. That's the offense instead of giving it a 6'10". Floater, not even close from Smith. Good take, but didn't have the touch on the 5-foot bunny. Deuce Moore in. TJ Smith out. Good block from Williams. Mackay with a big one. They are just shutting down anything in the paint. Melvin, pull up, short jumper, no good. Good shot though. Just came up just short. Looked good. We'll take that shot all day. Holmes travels. Williams to Ford. Ford for three. Good! Jaden's Ford from 30 feet out. Cans that one. Vikings up by 16, hitting on all cylinders.
Back up, Matthew.
And they're going to get a foul on Justy, his third of the game.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
Good defense from Pacelli.
Watch your cutter, Ro. Watch your cutter.
Defense. And they're going to call a foul on Makai Williams. It's going to be a shooting foul. We're live on the Georgia Alabama Sports Live Facebook page and YouTube channel. Subscribe and like. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. First free throw, no good. Valdosta, who is 8-0 on the season. Again, they played some pretty tough teams. Tift County, Warner Robins, Westover, the powerhouse, and 3 or 4A. I think they're 4A. And yet they're losing by double digits here at the Land. Makai, Ford, drives, floats it up, and no good. And here comes Hudson on the fast break. Stolen, and they're going to call a foul on Ford. Grant Jackson is the one they said got fouled by Ford. Four minutes and counting here. And illegal screen on Grant Jackson. Head coach for Valdosta is James Lee. Remember, Pacelli went all the way to the state championship last year, lost Coach Corey Black's seventh season, maybe. I'm just gonna stop talking. It's his eighth season. Had a pretty good run rebuilding and turning this program into a juggernaut that it is. Valdosta again undefeated. Valdosta went 16-11, 6-2 in the region last year, made it to the playoffs. And they lost to Grayson in the second round of the playoffs. Moore being harassed. And this is a huge Valdosta team under head coach James Lee. 16-11 last year. 8-0 this year and having a tough time with Pacelli. Can they maintain it? Last 3:31, both teams in the bonus already here in this quarter. Remember, 5 fouls and you're in the bonus for each quarter. 5 team fouls. Out to Melvin. Melvin, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Deuce Moore. He lays it up and in. Smallest guy on the court. Skies with the rebound with 6'10", 6'6", 6'7", and lays it in. Nice job by Zero and White. 18-point lead. Shot, not even close, but William Grant Jackson gets fouled by Mackay. TJ Smith in, Jaden's forward out. (36-20) after both free throws from Jackson. This game brought to you by State Farm, Carroll Purdue, Terry Johnson Agency, Master Wall, Behringer Construction. Mackay, nice pump fake, and shot is no good. Good looking floater, just gotta knock it down. Pull up from Love, three-pointer, not even close. Good rebound from Michael Rowe. Here comes Deuce Moore on the transition. Moore out to Williams. Williams to Bush. To an open corner three from TJ Smith. Good transition basketball, moving the rock quickly and finding a wide open TJ Smith in the corner. Timeout, Valdosta. Pacelli up by 19 with 2:09 remaining here in the third quarter. Georgia Alabama Sports Live will be back after this. Welcome back here, Thrift Behringer. 39-20, Vikings on top. They have held a 7A public school. I know I've emphasized that a lot this broadcast, but they have held a 7A public school, top 10 at that, who has 6'10", 6'8", 6'6 guys to 20 points through almost 3 quarters of play. If they played like this last night against Christian Heritage, they would have won it easily. They're going to call it on the floor. But it's a bonus. They're going to say it's on Jalen Bush. Welcome back. Pacelli up by 17. Jaden's forward set to check in. Good ball movement from the Vikings. Hop step, block. Smith just went right into the big guy. You gotta pull that up for a short bunny. Taking it straight into him, he's just gonna block it every time. He didn't even have to jump there. And they're going to get that foul on Michael Rowe. Rowe's got 4 fouls, so coach is going to send in 4. Latham, Justy, Melvin, and Ford. Everybody's coming in, coming out except for Jalen Bush. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound by Justy. Pacelli takes some time off the clock. Don't have to rush it. You're up by 16. You don't want to play into Valdosta's hands. They like running. Nice pass to Justy, who gets fouled. Good screen and good roll from Justy, and an even better pass from Ford, and Justy's going to the line to shoot 2. They're going to get that foul on Grant Jackson. That's 4 on Grant Jackson. Got some liquid on the floor. This game brought to you by State Farm, Carroll Purdue, Masterwall, Barringer Construction, and Terry Johnson Agency. If you want to be a part of our broadcast and you want to be a sponsor, we would love for you to do that. We have a lot of Pacelli games, CVCC games coming up. We're also got the Muskogee County Christmas Tournament. We got Border Wars. A lot happened on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Good job by Justy knocking down the first. Grant Jackson's got to come out for Valdosta. He's got 4. And Justy knocks them down, but both free throws coming up big now for Pacelli. Up by 18. And good rebound from Latham. They were trying to force that in there. Latham just can't pick it up and turns it over. And then they turn it over, and then Holmes gets a silly foul 80 feet from the basket. But we'll take that. That's his 3rd. And he has not used much of his bench as Coach Lee. Jesse's going to go to the line to shoot 2 now. Again, every foul in this quarter, they're in the bonus. Smith. Bodies hitting the floor. A lot of sweatness happen. Latham out. Jesse makes the first. Next down the second. Pacelli up by 20. Pass into the big man. Good defense. And gets an and 1. That's a. It's a tough call. Tough call right there. Old-fashioned, and misses the free throw. Shot clock off. Ford with 15 seconds. Coach calling the clear out. Forward with Hudson. Crosses, makes a man fall. Justy, pump fakes. Justy drives. Justy finishes with an and one. Terrible defense from Valdosta. Shaking and baking. Hudson almost hits the deck. Forward finds Justy. Justy gets Holmes off his feet. And then just lazy defense from the Wildcats for an and one. Justy taking over. Nice job from 12 and White. And doesn't finish the free throw. But after three, your Pacelli Vikings up by 20 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back after this. Welcome back here as the Vikings are up by 20 to start the fourth. Good defense from Pacelli. Holmes almost turns it over. Hudson's got it. Hudson to the big man. Back out to Holmes. Holmes straight on three. No good. Rebound and a traveling violation. I think he's had 3 or 4 traveling violations on Jason King. He's having a tough time getting that feet from sliding up under him.
Leave him again. He can't guard you. His feet too low.
Ford, they're bringing man-to-man, and Ford feels like he's got a mismatch. Jesse, 22 seconds. No reason to force anything. Work the shot clock. You're up by 20. Maintain this lead. This is what Vikings got to work on. Curl screen. Good! Knockdown three from T.J. Smith. An even better screen from Justy. And way to work the shot clock down, and now they're up by 23. All Vikings here in the second half. Good defense for Pacelli. Clock down to 7. This zone has just been eating up Valdosta. Down to 3. They're going to have to throw up a wild shot. And shot clock violation. It didn't go off. Shot clock definitely went off, but the buzzer didn't sound. Shot clock definitely went off, but she didn't. And referees definitely mishandled that one. So they're gonna make the basket good because of the shot clock went off, but the referees were not watching and it didn't make a sound. So because of that, you can't change the call. It's going to be 48-27. Good defense, again, from Pacelli right there. So we had some troubles last night 48-27, 6 minutes remaining. And Ford has that one hit out of his hands. Justy, Smith, don't force it, work a shot. Bush, good job by Ford not getting trapped. Switching, Smith down to 10. To Bush, Bush straight on 3, no good. Good shot though from Pacelli. Way to work the shot clock, had an open man. Floater, no. Rebound, good hustle. Nice job by Smith coming up with it. TJ drives, TJ finishes. But rebounding the basketball. Nice job boxing out the big man who was just trying to jump instead of working for it. And heck, if he ain't gonna work for it, push him out the way and get a rebound. Pacelli up by 23. But you know, at any point, Valdosta can get hot. And right into the big man's hands for an easy flush. Full timeout, Coach Black. This game brought to you by Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Masterwall, Terry Johnson Agency, State Farm Care, Purdue, and Masterwall. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to your last 5 minutes of this one. Pacelli has played a fantastic game. Still a lot of time left. Got to finish out strong. All arm there on that one. Grant Jackson's going to come back in. Hudson out. Valdosta played about, biggest school as they are, they've only played about 6 guys. 7 max. Pookie blocked. And there was a carry and no call, but Smith's got it, and Smith's driving. Smith's getting someone carried. Smith out to Ford and goes right through his legs. DJ forcing that one. They're going to say that's out on Valdosta. I thought that went through Pookie's legs, and he didn't get touched, so they're going to say it's Vikings basketball. Justy blows right by the defender and gets fouled. Israel Jenneret, the 6'10 senior, guarding somebody 20 feet out from the basket. They're going to blow by him every single time. Now Justy's got to finish. He's got to make free throws here. makes the first. Your Pacelli boys and girls teams will play again next Friday against Douglas County. We'll have it here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. CVCC men's and women's are playing right now. It's Alumni Day. We're also on the Georgia Alabama Sports Live Facebook page and YouTube channel. Last 4:20 remaining in this one. Vikings up 23. They don't have to force anything. Just play good defense. And they're going to get a foul on Jussie. Got a little too aggressive on Grant. And Jussie's, that's it for him. AZ Jussie ends the night with 11 points. Great job by AZ Jussie. And ends it in double digits. Now Jalen Bush is going to check. He's going to check back in the game. Three-pointer up. Three-pointer no good. Grant Jackson gets the rebound. Jackson finishes with the left. Nice job by 13. First time right there, Pacelli got caught in a bind. And Smith almost turns it over, but Love knocked it out. Moore gonna call clear out. Ford, they got numbers. Cross court to Melvin. Coach saying, let's slow it down, work the shot clock. We don't have to force anything when you're up by 21. Ford, back out to Melvin. Melvin straight on three. Long, rebound, Jenrette. Jackson, drive. Jackson fouled by Bush. They're gonna call it on Jalen Bush. This is also year number 9 for Coach Black. Correcting myself, I said 7, then I said 8, but it was definitely 9. And free throw's good, 19-point game. Jelly just don't need to get in trouble here. Moore, here comes this trap, and Moore throws it way over the head. And not a good job by Deuce Moore, not on the same page as Jalen Bush. Mackay.
Look at 21. 3 seconds. Man, y'all gonna let him stay in the lane the whole night?
And definitely a 3 seconds could have been called. Back-to-back baskets. And now Valdosta down by 17, and Coach Black needs a timeout. Rowe and Williams are set to check in. A full timeout for Coach Black. We'll take 1-2. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back after this. Last 2:54 here. Vikings up 17, trying to close out a big win over Valdosta, 7A top 10 school who's undefeated here early in this season. Coach Black.
Look at 13 down there pushing.
Rowe to Williams. Williams, turn around, fouled on Jenrette. And they got him on the arm, because also when you swat, when you're that big, they're usually Agency and Behringer Construction for their support. Vikings up by 16. All right, 55-39.
There you go.
Vikings got a minute and 21. Finish out strong. Pookie crosses over, finds Smith in the corner, brings it back out. Last 5 seconds, shot clock down. Brown, and probably should have laid it in, but throws a pass, hot pass through Jalen Bush's hands. Brown lackadaisical on there. So now Ford, Melvin, Rowe, Smith, Williams, and Smith are in the game. All they need to do is get a stop, and then it's going to be a foul game.
Baseline!
Brown, three, knocks it down. and Valdosta wants a timeout. 55-42. "54 seconds remaining in this one. So the Vikings, 54 seconds away from getting a big win over Valdosta. It's got to finish strong here. Feels like the energy kind of got sucked out of the team these last couple of minutes. All right, so coming back out there. Christian Brown, Jalen Bush, DJ Smith, and Deuce Moore. Brown's got to be smart with it. Smith's open. Ford's got it. Ford gets fouled from number 4 on Eric Love. There's Ford. Doesn't want to get trapped. Final timeout for Coach Black. Didn't want the trap. 55-42, 44.2 remaining in this one. Finish. Just got to finish. Georgia, Alabama Sports Live brought to you by Master Wall, Terry Johnson Agency, State Farm, Carroll, Purdue, and Behringer Construction. We have CVCC men's and women's right now live on our Facebook page and YouTube channel along with this one. Monday we got Glenwood Calvary, Tuesday Brookstone Hardaway, then Friday Pacelli versus Douglas County, all on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live YouTube channel and Facebook page. Melvin. Melvin's got it. Melvin open and lays it up. Great job by Matthew Melvin, patiently spinning, not pressuring himself. And we got a hurt Viking on the floor right now, and it's Jaden's Ford. 29.3.
Don't go in the corner with the ball.
We're going to take a quick timeout. Georgia, Alabama Sports Live will be back after this. Welcome back here, last 29.3. Jaden's Ford came up a bit gingerly right there. We hope he's okay. Job by Melvin, and let him foul you. You just got to knock down your free throws if you're Pacelli. John Thompson's also in the game.
Hey, 13. They get free throws. You up top, 13, TJ. No foul.
Melvin short on the first.
Take the free throw.
Misses the second. Loose ball out of bounds, gonna go to Valdosta.
Make it big. 13. No. Man. No foul. Hey, 2-3. Take it, bro.
Brown, Hudson drives. Hudson, not even close. Good defense from Pacelli. Now they got a foul. Gotta want the basketball, is Pacelli. Sometimes the guards get very lackadaisical.
Hey,
57-44. TJ Smith will shoot 2 now. They're in the double bonus. 10.6. This game is pretty much all but done here. Last 10 seconds. If you're Pacelli just off foul hill, and you're going to go victorious. 3-pointers up, no good. Layup is in. And that will do it. Your Pacelli Vikings come up victorious against a top 10 7A public school, and Valdosta, who's undefeated on the season. Big time win for your Pacelli Vikings. We're going to get our interview with Coach Black here in just a moment. Sure that we're live, that everybody can hear us. All right, Coach, let's talk about this. Last night you came up short and a really good team against Christian Heritage. This was a completely different effort, Coach. Defense was lights out. To hold a 7A public school to 20 points in the first half, 46 for the game, you got to be proud of your team's effort.
Yeah, I'm proud of them. That was a really good basketball team right there. 8-0. That's a really good team. They're going to win a lot of games this year. But I'm proud of these guys. They could have easily came in here this morning and shoot around in pregame and pouted. But they came back in, locked in, a couple of them stayed last night and shot. And then when you do that and don't pout and move on to the next play, next day, next game, that's the kind of result you can get.
And we were knocking down threes today, but I also think we weren't settling, Coach. We weren't settling for threes. We were taking it to the glass. Was that one of the emphasis, be aggressive on the offensive end?
Yeah, you know, and I got to give credit to Coach Mahone. Coach Mahone believe in our big guys, Makai, Matthew, Rowe, and
Justy.
I wanted to go away from them a little bit, but you got to stay with the expertise. Yeah. Coach Mahone is with me for a reason. When he talks, I listen, and we talk about going inside a little bit more, and that helped us. He got to get the credit for this one right here.
No doubt about it. How about this? 6'10", 6'8", 6'6", those are their guys on Valdosta, and you box them out and attack the glass. I thought that was going to be a big, weakness for us, and honestly, that was our strength, rebounding the basketball. You got to be proud for all your guys that you just mentioned right now.
Very proud. We're going to play some tougher teams than Valdosta down the road, but to be able to go there and be able to battle with them and rebound it, that was impressive. It shows that we can rebound. It's just a want to and an effort thing.
We were talking about this last night, Coach. Nobody's going out and schedule teams like this because they're scared they're going to get run out the building. And not only do you schedule them, they come 3 hours wanting to whoop your tail, undefeated, and you pull up a performance like that. I know you're excited, but the grind's still going. It's still a young season, but I know you're excited about what you got with Pacelli.
We're excited, you know, especially to go 1-1 this weekend at home. We don't play at home for a little while now.
Right.
So now we got to go on the road. No, we do play at home.
Yeah,
Friday.
Douglas County.
It's got another 7A school rolling in here. It's going to be big and athletic. So that'll get us ready. We'll take probably tomorrow off. We'll go back to work 5 a.m. Monday morning.
Coach Corey Black with a big win over Valdosta. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Thank you so much, Coach Black. All right, Thrift Behringer here saying we thank y'all so much. Subscribe to YouTube, like us on Facebook. Vikings victorious over Valdosta, 58-46. I'm going to get some quick stats. By the way, shout out to our statistician, Brian Evans.
I had told it over.
Yeah, and I'll total it up. So Pookie Ford had 15 points. Great job by him. Also, T.J. Smith, who had 9 through the first 3 quarters, then answered right back within that 4th quarter with a 3, 2 twos, that's 7, then a 1 free throw, 8. That's 17 points for T.J. So we had 15 for Jaden, 17 for T.J. AZ just ended with 11. Great overall team effort. Makai Williams was big on the glass. Matthew Melvin had a great game. And I really like this Pacelli team a lot. We'll have more Georgia Alabama Sports Live on our show on Sunday. We'll see you later. Stay classy, everybody.